Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
From the heart of New York City,
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest, actor Caleb McLaughlin.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hey everyone, it is Friday. It is February the 6th.
It's been quite a week,
It has been.
you know?
And we're starting the show the way we have every day
This week, yeah.
which is that our hearts are, of course, in Arizona with Savannah and with her family. And we are just continuing to hold them in our prayers like you all are. And I mean, honestly, I feel like for all of us, this family that we love so much, like when we're not working, when we're not holding our kids, all we're doing is thinking about them.
It's almost like we're missing a limb without Savannah here.
Yeah.
And she knows that we are. And I said this earlier in the week. And I actually think that people, believe it and they know it. We are family around here. Next to our, biological families, this is a family.
Yes.
And what I know to be true now is you guys are also part of our family. And so if there's any glimmer of anything positive in all of this, it is the outpouring of love and support that I know she's felt from all of you. And it's not just on social media. It's just even just the energy that people are putting out in the world. I can't go anywhere right now without somebody saying, is there anything I can do? Please tell her we love her, And so if there gives me any hope heading into the weekend is that we are all still wrapping her in love.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, let's get to a topic or two.
This is a hot topic. It's a sweet viral story of two friends and a touching text exchange that was posted on social media. So we're going to tell you, but it's interesting because people have had different reactions to this one. So the text is one friend revealing her recent pregnancy to another friend. Here's the deal. That other friend has been struggling with infertility. So the text read in part, quote, I am in the very early stages of pregnancy, like 3 weeks. I decided I wanted to text you so you had time to process it. The friend adds that she knew the news was going to be, inevitably tough. She says, quote, because it caused you sadness, and that she wished she was sharing it at a different stage in her own journey. And
of the friend's
journey.
Yeah.
There are some people who were upset. They felt like, why would you, if she's a really good friend of yours, why would you text her? Something like that. I actually saw it a different way, but.
Well, I think she said why she texted her, which is that I wanted to write this to you so that you could take time to process it. And then let's get together and discuss it. That actually makes perfect sense. And I think sometimes when we're nervous to have conversations, it's best just to have them in any way we can. I
agree. And so, look, ideally, should she have maybe picked up the phone and said, hey, can I talk to you? But other times I've learned, even if you're in a place to tell a friend or have a complicated conversation, the friend may not be in that place. And so sometimes when you can read something, in your own time, you can process it.
It doesn't feel like it's pushing it up.
Yeah, and it's a hot topic for me. I did, a whole documentary on infertility several years ago. And the reason why I did the documentary was because I felt certainly not guilty that I had children, but there were just so many really close girlfriends in my circle, and my sister-in-law at the time. She now has, a beautiful young girl, but at the time, it's one of those things where you're inviting them to baby showers, and you see this friend who is, going through IVF, and then it didn't work, and she's got to do it again, and so it can strain the friendship if you're not honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I started this show, actually, I was hired, and then right away I found out I was pregnant with Hal. And I didn't feel, for a minute I felt like, oh gosh, can I do both, whatever. But what I really felt was I knew that Hoda was in the process of adopting a second babe. And I knew, because she's my friend, how desperately she wanted a sister.
So what did you do?
So I went to her door, and it was probably a month before our show started. I knocked on her office door. And I said, I need to talk to you about something. And she goes, oh, you're not going to take the job? She thought I wasn't going to take the job. And I said, no, it's not that. I said, because I cried, because there was a level of worry for my friend. I said, no, I'm pregnant. And I know how bad you want another babe. And so we had this beautiful conversation. She hugged me, and I said to her, my mom always says everybody gets their baby when they're supposed to. And she was, of course, wildly understanding. And I left, and then we did 1 week of our show, and I get a FaceTime. I'm about to interview Cher. I'm at the Starbucks getting a coffee. And I get a FaceTime, and Hoda said, I want you to meet somebody. So before 1 week, I hadn't even, you know, I was still, hadn't even told anybody I was pregnant besides Hoda and Savannah and some really close friends. My husband, he knew.
Well, yeah. He just had a tiny part in it.
Yeah, not a tiny part.
Well, okay, fine.
So anyway, you know, so whatever. The whole point is we had a beautiful conversation. Her baby came to her right when the time was.
Just like you said, you know what? I had a teachable moment in this moment, listening to you speak. I know for me, some people are very good at having tough conversations. And I'm not good at it. I think it's a developed skill. But what I recognize is if you do the hard thing up front, it actually saves you from the harder thing on the other end if you don't do the hard thing.
And
that sounded like a mumbo jumbo, but I hope
No, I know
that
what
made
you mean,
sense.
but also it's like we had this profound moment together.
Yeah.
So that when it was her time, we could equally delight in it.
Oh, I love that. I hope that we can take away, it doesn't, whether it's fertility or whatever the tough conversation is, and whether it's two girlfriends or spouses, but sometimes you just have to have the conversation.
Yeah, definitely.
Authenticity. Okay.
Whether it's a text or not.
Exactly. Okay, I want to talk to you about your publishing company.
Yes, I'm really excited.
Can I grab these?
Yes, you can.
First of all, do you have a say in these beautiful, the covers are
Yes, I do.
You do?
So
you're a boss.
started 1,000 Voices, and we've had already a couple books coming out, but we are ready to reveal. The first one is out April 7th. It is called Into the Blue.
Am I Vanna today?
Yes, you're
I'm
Vanna.
Black.
Into the Blue.
Sorry.
It is by Emma Brody. I love this book so much. It's two people who keep finding their way back to each other, but the timing is never right. It takes place in the world of acting and improv and comedy. There's even a scene right here at 30 Rock. You guys, every single person that's read this book, including my sister, has fallen so in love with these two characters. I'm giving this to you.
Oh, yay.
It's for you. Okay, the next one.
Okay, I find it therapeutic to read these books.
Okay, the next one is...
Or are we doing this one? You know what? I'm going to be better next time.
June Baby. It's by Shannon Garvey. It is out May 12th. This story is so beautiful. It takes place on Block Island, which is off of Rhode Island. It's a woman in her mid-20s over one life-changing summer, and it's sort of about like growing up, making hard decisions. It's about grief and second chances. Ellen Hillenbrand, she called it the book of the summer.
Oh, wow. That's a tall order because there are a lot of great books out.
I know. So that's really great. Finally, the last one. It is out May 9th. It is called Little Wonder. It is by Sophie Chen Keller. Oh, you guys, this book is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It follows a mother and her son. He's a musical prodigy, a pianist, who are separated in a crowded train station in Beijing. They spend years finding each other. It is a book that is exactly this, filled with wonder and hope, and it reminds me all of the good that exists in this world.
Oh, man, we need that.
Yeah, so this one I'm obsessed with. All are available to pre-order. You can head to 1000voices.com.
You are a busy lady.
I'm tired.
In our month together
I'm tired,
or something
but
like that?
I find that in a world where everything is hard, books are the answer for hope and for an escape. And writers have so much empathy, and we need it.
Okay.
So, y'all, we've got a great show for you today. Thank you. Thank you, Vanna.
You're welcome.
Stranger Things star Caleb McLaughlin is here. He's going to tell us about his new role on the big screen.
But first, Jenna and I weigh in on your girl code dilemmas after this.
We're shining today.
It is time to help our viewers navigate some tricky situations in our series, Girl Code.
Okay, tell us about the first one.
Okay, so the first one says, I am throwing a Super Bowl party this weekend, and my friend Abby always brings her famous 7-layer dip. Yum. It always goes uneaten because it's not good. How do I tell her, can you switch it up this year?
First of all, I've never tasted a 7-layer dip that's
you
not
didn't
good.
like.
7-layer dips.
Oh my, what is that? That's
guac, beans, sour cream.
Yeah. Tomatoes?
Tomatoes. I can't remember. There's 7 layers. Cheese.
Like shredded.
I already said cheese.
No, but there's,
Okay, so in the bottom, maybe. I don't know.
I just think it's delightful.
7-layer dips on a whole are a beautiful contribution to our society. So if I were you, I would send her another recipe of the 7-layer dip.
You know, and what would you say?
I'd just say, I read that this is a great 7-layer dip. Maybe you make this one for us.
I think that's great.
Because
I agree.
how can it be bad?
No, it's so good. Like, let's just try another recipe.
At least you got the vehicle, which is the chip.
Yeah. Oh, please. It's so good. And you get the layers.
Yeah.
It's just delightful.
Yeah, I don't
so
know.
give her another recipe and just say, oh, try this one.
Or make what you want to make and be
and
done
just
with
don't
it.
eat that one.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Okay, here's the next one. My best friend's sister is her maid of honor, and thus planning the bachelorette party. She just sent the agenda, and it's so lame.
Oh.
So much so that she actually side-channeled me and begged for me to take over and plus it up.
You know, just like level, elevate it a little bit.
Plus
Make it a little
up. Is plus it up something
I've
people
never
say?
heard of that before, but
okay, good.
But context clues, I get it.
Yeah, I get it. What do I do?
What does she do?
You help.
You just help.
You tell your friend. So the friend wrote her.
Yeah.
Said my bachelorette party's looking lame. I think you text the sister and say, hey. Me and the girls really want to help out a little. Can we add some evening plans?
I think that happens all the time. In fact, maybe more times than not.
Yeah.
I know for me, you have different friends, like when you think about your bachelorette party,
What
from
was
different
your
parts of
bachelorette
your
party?
life.
What was yours?
You first.
No.
No, I mean, we just had a night on the town here in New York City.
Where'd you go?
I was loud and, I don't know, I had a sash. White dress.
What did you go?
A table. No, not that I was on, like table service.
Oh, you didn't go to.
What's this?
You didn't go to
The strip club?
Yeah.
I told you I've only been to one strip club my whole life.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. What's the name of it again?
What's Poppin'? And the thing is, I haven't been to Chicago in a while, so I don't know if What's Poppin' is still there.
I don't know. We could probably Google it.
We should find out if What's Poppin' is still there.
Oh, it's not. May it rest its soul.
Oh, but wait, you're not getting away. What did you do for this?
I went to Florida. I basically went to Cocoon.
Did you have a bachelorette party?
Yeah. You know Cocoon, the movie?
No, what's Cocoon?
Y'all don't remember Cocoon, the old folks' home?
What? No.
I didn't go to Cancun.
But wait.
Cocoon.
But wait. Of all your years of partying, your bachelorette party, you sat around and
we didn't sit around.
I know. So what'd you do?
We had fun, but it just wasn't like scandalous.
Whoa!
Yeah. I mean, okay, one more. I'm really close friends. You go.
Okay. I'm really close friends with one of my coworkers, but at work they always try to micromanage me and offer me tips to improve. I love them on the outside, but I'm tired of gritting my teeth at work. What do I say to them? You see, I try to act it out.
I hope nobody at our office put this in. Did they?
Why are you looking at everybody all? No.
I'm just wondering if this is a complaint coming from the inside.
You give it. I don't like that. Don't give me tips on how to get better.
But how do you tell that person that?
Can you not do that?
You just be honest.
I think so.
Yeah.
That did seem kind of rude.
But also, it's so interesting because it's like they love the person outside of work, but they're best friends at work too. So it's
that doesn't work.
How does that happen?
Back to didn't we talk about authentic conversations?
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's one of those.
You
where
just have to be like, hey, you're bossing around too much.
Yeah.
Hey, bossy pants.
Hey, bossy pants. Maybe you can even do that one, kind of laugh it off.
I'm sure they're not trying to be invasive.
Right, but clearly it's bothering you.
Yeah.
If it's a real friend, you should tell them the truth.
Yes.
There you go.
If we've learned nothing today, it's that.
These were good.
All right, if y'all have a girl code dilemma, tell us about it at JennaandSheinelle.com.
All right, up next, actor Caleb McLaughlin. We love him on Life After Stranger Things and his newest big screen role after this.
Caleb McLaughlin first rose to fame when he was 14 years old, playing Lucas Sinclair on the hit series Stranger Things. Now Caleb is hitting the big screen in the animated film Goat.
Caleb voices Will, a small goat with big dreams who is determined to play professional roarball, which has a lot in common with basketball, including sneaker culture. Take a look.
That glass be crashing. That pass fantastic. You better tie them shoes up.
Boom! Check these out. Violent green Fillmore 4s in the flesh. Normally, these sell for around 6, but I'll give it to you for 5.
Pristine upper mesh, taut laces. Nutty.
Nasty. You can tell, right?
It'll be great.
This is going to be huge.
It's going to be great.
This is awesome. This is your first major voice acting role. So happy you're here.
Happy to be here.
Tell us about Goat and your role.
Yeah. I play the young goat, Will Harris. He aspires to be a great basketball player. I mean, the pun is intended. And he enters this world where smalls aren't allowed, and he looks up to this snow leopard who was played by Gabrielle Union.
Yes.
And he wants to fill the shoes, you know. She sets the bar high for him, and he's looked up to her his whole life, and he's trying to prove himself to everyone and himself that he can be in Roarball.
Aww.
Yeah.
I love it. It's such a beautiful message for kids. It's produced by Steph Curry,
Yes.
who is obviously one of the greats in Roarball, or otherwise known as basketball.
Exactly.
He asked you to be part of this.
Yeah.
And then you ran into him at the gym. What happened? What went down there?
Yeah, I mean, Will Harris, the character that I play, is loosely based off his upbringing in his career.
Yeah.
So this is like an animated, fantastical biopic of Steph's career. But yeah, I ran into, it was so funny. I've actually never worked with him, and he's in the film. And after my meeting for the role, I saw him 2 days later at the gym, and I just shouted to him. I said, "Go!" And he's like, "Yeah." And that was it.
No way.
And I haven't spoken to him since.
So I
No
like that you
way.
don't just
So
speak
it's-
goat. You
it's like
only
a-
speak goat.
Yeah, literally only speak goat. It's very funny. Like, we have lines in the film, but we rarely spoke. We did one interview the other day, and that was it. So I haven't had a real conversation with him. And I met him one other time when I was really young and took a photo, and that, but no real conversation.
Well, look at you now, and I'm sure I have a feeling you guys will connect for sure.
Yes,
we have to talk about Stranger Things for a second. I remember interviewing you guys for the first season, and it took the world by storm. And now here we're talking about season 5, or ending.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I know.
Almost half of your life, really, because you were what, 14 at the time?
Well, I started 13.
13.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now you're a man. What's it like saying farewell to this?
It's bittersweet. It's my childhood. It's my high school and college experience. An experience I'll never forget. It's formed me into the person that I am today. You know, I'm truly grateful for it all.
We had Gabrielle Union here on the other day, and
Okay.
she was talking about binge watching Stranger Things.
She's obsessed.
She's obsessed. She loves you.
Oh man, I love her so very much, so very much. Oh man.
Well, when she was here, she actually said she had a question for you.
Okay.
About the final season. Okay, take a look.
Why was Max in a coma the whole season? I mean, and could you have been like a little less of a good boyfriend? Like you were at her bedside the whole season. I really needed you in the upside down. And why? Just tell us why.
Oh, that was good.
She said she would just go up to you and be like, ask you theories the entire time.
Literally, it was so funny the other day. It wasn't a, "Hey, good morning, how are you?" She says, "So did 11 die?"
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, "Oh, hey, how are you? Good to see you." Yeah, I don't know why Lucas was there the whole time. No, I do. I mean, I feel that I'll give you the real answer.
Okay.
Season 4, we left off. It was one of his most traumatic experiences. Max went into the coma, and he was there to protect Max.
Yeah.
And he feels like it was his fault. So I
so
feel
there's
that
guilt.
he had to compensate for his mishap and be there for her at her bedside. So, and he's just like a super loyal guy, you know what I mean? He took a bullet for her. He would risk his life for Max.
You know what? You have this sparkle in your eye when you talk about your character. It's like he's probably he's in there.
He is. It's
He's
so
still
deep.
there.
I can see it. I'm not even kidding when I say like the way you talk about it.
Yeah,
Like,
because I learned more about Lucas before I learned about myself.
oh,
I learned him first. You know what I mean? I had to like sit Caleb to the side and dive into who this person was and develop him.
Wow.
And now that he's done,
Well, now that he's done,
Yeah.
the internet is obsessed with you playing. I'm sure you know this.
Of course.
They are dying for you to play a superhero.
I know.
Specifically, Miles
Morales.
I know.
and Spider-Man.
I know. I'm not. So I know because everyone thinks that I'm going to be playing.
well, now I kind of
Well,
believe it.
partly because you do all those crazy. What do you
call it?
Spinge. Is it? Yeah.
Is that really a thing?
You know, it is a real thing.
Can we tell you that we thought it meant bike spinning, but no.
I thought you were going to be in a Peloton class.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Everyone's like, "Oh my God, what are you training for?" I'm like, "This is a hobby." So with Spinjitzu, it's flipping, but there's spinning techniques mixed with like martial arts and stuff. You're like manipulating air. There's like it's pretty fun.
You just say manipulating air?
Yeah, you're manipulating your air, your body's.
That's something Miles Morales would say.
I know. We think, okay, we're gonna just go ahead.
I would love to play Miles, but
really?
That's not that. Yeah, that is not something
happened
that.
yet.
Listen, the internet is undefeated sometimes when we see it.
The
It would
word
be
is
amazing.
It's happening.
You,
And we hear you brought us a little something.
I did.
What is it?
We'll see.
Okay.
Oh,
wait, I love it so much.
It even has our
it has our names on it.
Goat jerseys.
Goat jerseys. Go Thorns.
Go Thorns.
Taylor, we love
By the way, we're going to wear this to the Super Bowl.
Oh, I love that.
And people are going to be
should wear
like,
it to the Super Bowl.
We're going to wear it. I mean, we're not going to the actual Super Bowl, but I mean,
like
on
a
my
party.
couch.
Party, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear this. I hope I don't spill any queso on it.
No, it's gonna be
Thank you.
great.
And if you do,
Yeah, put it in the
all good.
laundry.
Put it in the laundry.
Well, Goat is in theaters
Thank
next
you.
Friday. It's going to be huge.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's
Yeah,
on the
gonna be
13th.
great.
You can feel it, right?
Yeah. I can. I mean,
Yeah.
Seven Curry's producing it, so.
Yeah. It's just,
Pretty
if
amazing.
you build it, they will come. That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
Exactly.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you so
Congrats
much.
on
Of course.
everything.
Thank you.
Coming up next, 7 months after the tragedy at Camp Mystic, what one family is doing to help others in honor of their daughter. Right after this.
It has been 7 months since catastrophic flooding took the lives of 27 girls at Camp Mystic in Texas.
Yeah, now the parents of Seal Stewart are speaking out with what they say is new information, which they hope will help other families. On January 24th, the friends and family of Seal Stewart came together to celebrate a beautiful life cut too short.
We celebrated what is a term called a heavenly birthday. Seal turned 9, and it was a beautiful celebration, and I know that she felt it.
Seal was one of 27 girls who lost their lives when raging floodwater washed away their beloved summer camp. These deaths, the Stewart family says, were preventable.
A flood is an act of God. It's Mother Nature causing that. It was the indecision, the bad actions, and the complacency of the Eastlands that killed 27 children.
This week, the family filed a lawsuit against Camp Mystic and the Eastland family who have run the camp for 52 years. You wrote this: "There is no greater transfer of trust than that which occurs when a parent entrusts her child to the care of another." When you put Seal on the bus that day, you didn't think anything like this would ever happen.
I'm hugging her, telling her I love her repeatedly, and I tear up, and she says, this is the last thing Seal said to me, "Don't worry, Mommy, I'll be okay." Under no circumstance was she thinking about her safety, and nor was I. I was thinking of, you've never been away for this long. I hope you're not homesick. Not, don't worry, I'll be okay while I have to fend for my life.
After learning more about the last 24 hours of Seal's life, attorney Brad Beckworth knew he had to help.
Part of the reason we're moving forward is to protect other kids.
According to the lawsuit, Camp Mystic had a long history of flooding, but did not have an evacuation plan in place. The lawsuit also claims that the Eastland family had been warned multiple times about the threat of flooding before the campers went to bed on that fateful night.
All those little girls went to bed that night thinking they were fine,
And
that they were going to wake up the next and safe. They trusted the Eastlands with their life. At 1:14 that morning, I think it's a really important thing to realize, the National Weather Service pushed out a flash flood warning. That 1:14 warning said, move to higher ground immediately. The Eastlands sat in their office for over an hour, and then they moved their canoes. They had let their horses out earlier, but they never warned a single child. Not Seal, not anyone.
According to the timeline laid out on the lawsuit, the Eastlands began evacuating cabins at 3 a.m., but the youngest campers were told to stay in place.
The counselors were pleading for help from the Eastlands, repeatedly told, stay where you are. The reason why there were any survivors from Seal's cabin are because of these counselors. They were brave, they were strong. The counselors are breaking windows, trying to get girls through mattresses, underwater, getting them to safety. There are heroes at Camp Mystic, and none of them are named Eastlands.
And had they left, how far would they have had to walk to get to higher ground?
60 paces. As a 8-year-old, you could have made it in a brisk walk in 45 seconds to Rec Hall, 20 seconds to the hill, 10 seconds to the commissary. All they had to do was communicate.
Seal is the only camper whose body has not been recovered.
The only thing that really allows me to take a breath, or to have the energy to support my wife, or be with my youngest baby girl, are the promises that have been given and continue to be acted upon from Governor Abbott and Lieutenant Governor Patrick. They're not stopping. They've promised that they will not stop or let up until they bring Seal home.
Camp Mystic has announced that it will reopen for the summer of 2026 on their neighboring property.
We're not opposed to camp. We're not opposed to children going to camp. We're opposed to the Eastlands, the audacity of sending out deposit slips when our child, one of their campers who they profess to love in this community, is still missing.
I've known you for almost 30 years. We went to the same high school. And to watch your strength when I know you wish you didn't have to be strong, to watch you use your voice when I'm sure you wish you didn't have to, has been pretty inspiring to me.
Thank you.
It's something you don't prepare for and you don't wish on anyone, but you just fall into the love and support around you and try to put one foot in front of the other.
For her.
Our hearts are shattered, our souls are scrambled, but we have no choice other than to fight for Seal and the other 26 girls' lives to have not been taken in vain.
We reached out to the Eastlands who lost their family member, Dick Eastland, and the Floods as well. They said they empathize with the families of the campers, but disagree with the information in the legal filings. They intend to demonstrate that the floods were unexpected and unforeseeable.
We'll be back after this.
The Olympic Games officially kick off tonight, which is a great reason to gather and celebrate.
Absolutely. Lifestyle expert and founder of the Parlor Project, Monica Mangan, is here with simple ideas to turn any Olympics watch party into a gold medal event. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Some good stuff.
Okay, so let's talk about, I mean, most of us want to watch at home.
Yes.
How do you elevate the at-home party?
Okay, so these are all elevated ideas, but I do want to say, even though they're going to look super fancy, they're not hard. So we're going to start off with an après-ski theme. Okay. Après-ski is so fun. It's such a vibe. Put on some glasses, put on goggles, and really all you have to do is just raid your winter supplies closet.
Wow.
Tell all of your friends.
I don't like being cold, but I like the fashion.
Do we look like we're in Clueless? Are we sharing?
Rolling with the homies.
Rolling with the homies.
Think puffer vest, faux fur. It's such a vibe. It's really fun to take photos.
Okay.
And if you want to be crazy with all the cold weather right now, you could even host this outside. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun.
All right, so over here, we have one of our first decor themes, and this is like a winter snow theme. So what you're gonna do for your tablescape here is stick with creams and whites,
it's
faux snow, and then you guys are jumping right into our cocktails, okay? So we have two different cocktails. You're drinking.
Oh, I like it, but it's
what's mean?
It's just vodka-y. Is there vodka?
Okay, there's gin in there. That's a limoncello fizz, okay?
Oh, okay?
And what we did is we did two different cocktails, and we kind of made them a heated rivalry. I know you girls love this, okay? So what you can do at your party is any two items can become a heated rivalry. You just have to assign a team.
So what are the two drinks?
This is a Negroni, an Alpine Negroni. All right. Taste that one. It's really fresh, really
gin
piney.
And not vodka?
And then, and that's a limoncello fizz. So we're leaning into Italy with all of our inspiration.
Okay, it also just is aesthetically pleasing.
Super aesthetically
pleasing. When you come in, it feels like, you know, you did something for us.
You did it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we are really elevating our food. So I'm going to start off talking about an appetizer here. These are pasta nests, right? Nothing's more Italian than pasta. And you look intimidated by this.
No, I'm impressed by it. I think it looks really cool.
It's basically spaghetti with the ingredients of lasagna. So think cheese, sauce, and an egg, and then you bake them up in little
muffin tins. I was in the kitchen this morning and I saw it.
And it's so simple, and they look really good. Pop a little flag in, it's elevated. Now, let's talk about this polenta board here, okay? So this is like the cozy version of a charcuterie board. Think of it that way. So it's polenta, and then we did three different types of toppings. Sauteed mushrooms, braised kale, and then braised beef.
That's a very fancy dish.
Fancy, but the thing is, just make the polenta ahead of time, keep it in a crock pot warm. It'll stay creamy and cheesy, and then it's really impressive when when you put it out.
It's beautiful.
Looks so good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're moving on to desserts. These are
avocado.
Wait, what is it?
It's my favorite dessert.
Wait, why do you know this? What is it?
It's an avocado. So look, hold on.
Yeah, tell.
You need to pour the
you pour it on it.
Espresso
over. This is how did you know?
So good. So we have 4 different types. There's caramel, we have a mocha, and we have.
And this is just the plain. This is the traditional, right?
Yes.
I like the traditional.
This is really fun.
How
This
good
is like
is that?
I don't even like
hot
coffee, and this
cocoa.
is amazing.
Oh, it's
my
so
favorite
good.
dessert.
Oh,
and it's a great idea for a fancy dinner party because it's easy.
Absolutely. And what you're going to want to do is scoop your ice cream ahead of time, okay? Have that all pre-scooped, and then you just pour it in. Oh, I'm so glad
This
you
feels like
it.
a hug.
Monica.
All right, now let's get to our final vibe. So
beautiful.
Ralph Lauren is, Team USA vibe, so we're really leaning into Americana here.
Okay.
So stars and stripes and the red and the plaid. But what's cool is this looks really elevated.
Yeah. It does.
However, okay, I went to the thrift store and I bought a sweater.
What?
And that's what's over our candles. I just cut the
look at
sleeve
that.
and slipped it on there.
That's
Same
so
with
smart.
the vase. And even the same thing for the plaid. You don't have to spend a ton of money for it to look
is a
really
great
good.
idea.
We did our chargers are silver, gold, and bronze.
Cute.
Right? These faux snowballs, you can pick them up online, and you might have seen them throughout. Kids absolutely love these. They're for like indoor snowball fights, but really,
I was just
really
about to say,
simple.
stop throwing that.
Yeah. And the whole setup looks really elevated, but the whole idea behind the Parlor Project that I founded is making hosting attainable. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need all the pressure. So like ideas and resources, the biggest thing is just getting together, getting the gatherings out of the group chat so we actually get together. And the Olympics are such a fun time to do that, whether it's friends or a girls' night. All of these ideas are super doable.
This is the memory that lives on in your phone, and then like 2 years from now, it's like, oh, remember when you were at so-and-so's house?
Yes, and we all just want to be getting together more, like off of our phones with people we love.
Community.
And the Olympics, we have 2.5 weeks, so let's
say
all
yes
get
to
together.
that.
And do
Awesome.
it.
Put it on our
that.
calendar now.
Thank you so much. And by the way, you can catch the Olympics opening ceremony tonight at 8/7 Central right here on NBC and on our streaming network, Peacock.
Coming up next, my bookshop of goodies to cheer on Team USA. Right after this.
Let's step inside Jenna's bookshop, and hopefully you're reading along with this month's pick, One and Only by Maureen Gu.
I love that book so much. It's a cozy, feel-good read with the Winter Olympics kicking off. We're all about cozy and feel good.
I'm here for it. I love this bookshop.
Right?
I like what you did in here.
It's a cute little shop. So I thought, let's share some things about what we could use year-round, but also use during this time.
Okay.
So and you can scan that QR code to shop in my bookshop.
All right.
So let's start with these really cute USA hat, mittens, scarves. They're all American basics from an American company.
Okay.
Tuckernuck, which I love. They're nostalgic, kind of like 70s, 80s
so cute.
vibes.
Yeah.
Look at this scarf. For you. How cute is this?
Yep.
With the
I say yes.
kind of pom-poms at the end.
But it's substantial, too. Like, this is nice. It's not
It's
just
nice,
like,
right? And it's a good gift, too. So, and by the way, you can continue to wear them.
Okay.
And the Telluride hat and mittens are $48. The Salt Lake scarf, $68.
It's
substantial.
It's substantial.
All available at tnuck.com.
Okay.
Okay, then if you want to cheer on...
So
and this
cute.
is
I wanna, like,
so
try it on.
cute.
Yes.
If you want to cheer on Team USA, this Champion Women's Game Day full zip top.
Okay.
Super cute. It's from Target.
Oh.
And the Champion line at Target is so good. They're
So
sweatpants. It's so great. They come from small to 4X, so all different inclusive sizes.
Can I model it in your bookshop?
Yeah, look how cute you look.
Yeah?
Oh, my gosh. Were you a model?
Really? I'm 4'11".
Okay, anyway, adorable jacket and an adorable price, $26.40.
This is cute.
It's cute,
I'm just going to keep on walking it.
Okay, let's look at some jewels to accessorize. These are necklaces and earrings that will be worn, we are told, by some of Team USA figure skaters. They are designed by Sonia Howe. Look how beautiful they are.
Absolutely
and if you have
gorgeous.
multiple piercings, they're kind of fun to put together.
Kind of stack.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
There's the hand and the... Oh,
I didn't notice that. Look at this one.
Right there that says I love you in Italian, which, where these take place. We're talking Milan.
These are nice.
Figure skater Emily Chan wore the chopstick earrings. Figure skater Emilia Zingas wore the huggies. See right there?
And you know what, Jenna? The price point is good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a relatable price point.
It is. I'm putting in my
I like that.
ear.
I want these.
Earrings starting at $55.
Okay. I like that.
So they're really great.
Yes. Okay. Ooh, an electric blanket.
Yeah, we're freezing.
Yeah.
We're just frozen all the time. So curl up and watch the games with an
this
electric
one's warm.
blanket. My grandma used to always have an electric blanket in Midland, Texas, and we would like try to fight
To
each
get
other
under
to
it.
lay
I
on
know.
it.
My mom has one, and so now Clara wants one.
Well, Clara.
Do you know what it is?
You know what? Happy Valentine's Day from Aunt Jenna.
Do you know what it is? It's just cozy.
Yes. It goes between 85 and 105 degrees, and it shuts off. So, which is great because, you know, you want it to be safe.
You want to be safe.
45, 50. The other thing is some electric blankets are itchy. Not
no, this is nice.
Super soft.
Not bad.
You guys, it's about
Snow
to be.
sleds?
Well, come on.
Oh, these
We're
are
in the midst of an epic cold snow time.
We had one of these.
Aren't they cute?
They are really
Take
cute.
one of these to your kids. Barbie and Hot Wheels inspired Fun Boy inflatable sleds. Kids and adults, they hold up to 200 pounds, so anybody can do it. They're normally $59, but today, and y'all get them because it may snow across the country, they are 25% off at funboy.com.
It's also really cute on a hill when it just feels like jet ski-ish.
Yeah, totally.
It's really cute.
All right, you guys.
These are good.
Thank you for coming, and you can check out. You can tell I'm still trying to put this earring in. Any of these items? Did I put it in the same hole?
You got it.
At today.
Oh, no, it's the same hole.
That's what I thought. Today.com/read with Jenna. And we hope you'll read this book with us. If you want to feel good, it's the perfect read.
I love that. We'll be right back after this. Isn't this cute?
I can't find my...
You're putting it in the same hole.
That does it for us. Next week, Pamela Anderson will be here.
Plus, Adrienne Bailon Houghton has a new rom-com just in time for Valentine's Day.
And we'll catch up with supermodel Ashley Graham.
Enjoy your Super Bowl weekend, everybody.
Bye, everyone. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.